Hey guys!
We're here today to check out a Patreon request from this patroner right here. Asked us to check out the band called The Spirit with the song Celestial Fire. I must admit they have a new album out and I haven't really checked it out. I've been sleeping on this one. First time ever because I've been really caught up to every single release that they've had, but this latest album kind of sneaked up on me just like one of those douchebags in high school that likes to give people atomic wedgies.
Were you that kid?
Yes.
Who gave the atomic wedgies?
I'm not gonna front. I was that guy. Yeah.
You were the douche.
I was. Yes. I also grabbed the girls' straps, like their bra straps, and snapped it. Which now you can't do.
No,
that
you
would be
can't
sexual
do that.
harassment.
Yeah.
Back then it was just for the lulz. Fuck, I'm glad I was born in 1978.
And also in a different country.
Yeah, but the times were different then.
Yeah.
What can I say? I enjoyed my times. Anyhow, are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Alright, let's check it out. Oh, yeah. Wow. 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 I didn't review this album. What the fuck was I thinking? But like I said, it kind of snuck up on me. I completely, with so many emails, with so many albums, I completely forgot about even checking this album out. Fuck. My first time missing on one of their records. And
sometimes the records you miss are sometimes the best records.
What kind of saying is that?
I'm saying for you.
No, this year I've missed a couple of...
You've missed some good records.
Malevolence
That's what I'm
is one
saying.
of them. This
Malevolence
is
one
another
that I
one.
keep bringing up.
I know, this just based on one song, I can tell like this record absolutely fucking slays. Holy shit. You know what I think I'm going to do at the end of the year? The best 5 albums that I didn't review.
that you didn't review.
That I didn't review.
Malevolence better be on that one because that was fucking amazing.
And these guys are going to have to be on it too. Fuck. Alright, so I'm way more familiar with this band than you are, so I'm going to give you the floor first. And tell me what you think about this song. Maybe break it down, vocals, music, whatever.
Vocals, music. I mean, vocally, really enjoyed his tone and everything. I love his vocals. They get to the point, not deep, but like
blackened,
very blackened. The sound itself has that blackened feel, but his vocals are very black metal-ish with the tone and the screaming aspect that he has, and I like that. I like because it's
very consistent too.
It's very consistent, but it's also very piercing.
Yeah.
And it's also driven, just like the rest of the song. I love the pace of the song, the drivenness of this song. I was with it the entire time, and then,
when you think it's up to 11,
when you think it's over, he turns it up to 11.
When that song kind of slowed down, it's like, are they going to throw a breakdown?
You know what the song was missing?
Are we going to get like a Black and Doomed core band with a breakdown there? And I'm like. That you know what? I would fall off my chair because I've been listening to these guys for a very long time. A breakdown is not something that I would be expecting on one of their tracks, and I guess it's not. I guess I can continue to feel relaxed that it's not going to be happening. But I was like, that pause, you got to do something with it. Like, what are you going to do? And what they did was they turned it all the way to 11.
They did, and I feel like that just like was a good spark, and then because it kind of slowed down. It sparked it, and then it brought you back to where you were. Kind of, like, it was a nice
reigniter.
It was a nice reigniter because you see the time we have left, and I'm like, come on, it's not ending here. It would be too limp. I enjoyed up until here, but come on, you want more.
But you also need something like that to reignite the track, so that the track doesn't feel very linear all the way through. Otherwise, it becomes boring.
Yeah, because then it's good because it didn't really that stop didn't do. It wasn't much of a stop. Like, it didn't stop you and like do some bullshit. No, it would stop and then reignited. All it really did was just slow down the track for like a mere couple seconds, and then give it to you again. Because without that, you just have the same song.
No, it just feels like it's on repeat.
It just feels like it's on repeat. Yeah, which, like you said, becomes boring. It just becomes too repetitive. But.
That was enough to really reset.
Even though it was such a small thing, it was enough to reset the entire song.
Yeah, I agree 100%. And it gives so much life to the song. It allows the last part of the song, the last half of the song, to be or feel even stronger than when the first half felt like.
Yeah,
it's incredible because it's not. They didn't do that much, but they did enough.
It was a teeny amount.
It's just enough to completely give a different feel to the track. The track just like absolutely. It feels like it's going off the rails after that. I love it. You know what I mean? Like, absolutely phenomenal. I'm with you. The vocals, I really like the blackness of the vocals, how blackened they are, the style, the approach that they have, the tonality is phenomenal. It's very piercing, which matches the sound that they have. So you have two things that feel like are penetrating you, is the sound and the vocals together. They're kind of very uniform in terms of what you get at the beginning is going to be what you're going to get all the way through.
Yeah.
But you kind of need a little bit of that glue and consistency. I don't mind that at all. I just love it because it feels like everything is pulling me in the same direction. Like, I understand exactly where I am and where I'm going and how I'm going to get there. I love tracks like this and I love bands like this because they allow me to put my guard down early on in the song because I know that they're going to keep things moving in the right direction at the right pace. It's not like they're going to throw me some Opeth shit in the middle there with some proggy violins or whatever.
Yeah.
That's not going to happen. And I don't want that to happen anyways. I just want to be entertained.
entertained me.
And I was definitely entertained. This is a fucking phenomenal track from start to finish.
Yeah.
And I still go back to that little pause there. How little that was and how much of a big impact it had on my whole perception of the song. Because I was vibing to the song up until that point. But from that point on, I was like, fuck, this song just like went through it just went through the roof. Just fucking phenomenal. I loved it. The drums are really good on this track. Really powerful. Not overpowering. Because you really want this track to be driven by the sound of the guitars, that penetrating riff. You want that to be the calling card of the song, but you also need to give some substance behind. I always say this, that when I listen to bands that have really penetrating riffs or penetrating sound that almost feels like it's cutting through, it's that has this coldness of winter and death to it. And then if you have a vocalist that has the same vocal approach as the sound, you need something else in there to kind of bring the track down a little bit, to create a little bit of a foundation, to ground the song. And I always look at the drums and bass for that. And when the drums or the bass don't have the right texture, don't have the right substance, and they also feel very thin, they also feel very empty, like empty calories, those tracks and those bands never really fulfill my desires. I always feel like I'm a little bit left wondering, like I didn't get the full fix, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So here, I like the fact that the drums offer a little bit of that consistency, a little bit of that texture, a little bit of that grounding, but not to the point that I have these drums in the background just thumping. Because if you have that also is going to drown out the whole drivenness of the song. So you got to find a happy medium where the drums are creating some substance, grounding a little bit, but at the same time allowing the guitars to really be the horses that are pushing that carriage. And that's exactly how this track comes together. Really well mixed. Because you need really good mixing to find that perfect balance between those two elements. Because it's the yin and the yang. And you have to find a way to mix them together and allow the song to work in the best way possible. And this track works in the best way possible. And that pause is just aces. Alright. This was good, eh?
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. Very nice Patronal request. And now I'm a little bit regretting not checking out the whole album. But hey, I still have the download thing, so I can always download it and replay it and listen to it. And later down in the year, I'm definitely going to do my top 5 albums that I missed this year. This, I think, is going to be on the list. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video. Thank you for the Patrono that requested this video, this song, this band. Even though I've done album reviews of this band on the channel, this is the first time we check out one of their music videos. So, always a cool footnote. Are you good?
I'm good.
Alright, on that note guys, we'll see you at the next video.
See ya.